seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Okay, interesting. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Konate, Cherki, Olise. Now it's Dembele. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. He's found a way through. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Santos. That's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Santos. Santos. Marquinhos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cherki. Gusto. Rabiot. Plays it out wide. Gusto looking to run onto it. Danilo. Fabinho gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Vinicius! That has been knocked clear. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a good run down the left. Danilo. Rafinha. He's in a great position here. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Upamecano. Hernandez. Over to the left. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Danilo. Danilo! Goal! Brazil!
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Good play on the left-hand side here. Chance here to counter. Rafinha. That is lovely. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. And here's... It's Vinicius! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gusto. Konate forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Konate is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Fabinho. Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. That's an excellent interception. Santos gets good distance on it. Marquinhos getting this one clear. That is a great pick out. And the ball is out of play. Gusto.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Gusto. Brazil are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
And it's played in here. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's Dembele! Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Brazil have got themselves in front very early here. Esteval. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo. He is just caressing the ball. Konate gets it away. Keeper's dealt with that. Danilo does really well to win the ball there. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? Konate wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Santos. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Cherki. Hernandez. Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Played in by Santos. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Santos. He's in plenty of space here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise. Cherki. Hernandez. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Looks to the other side.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something
He
different.
welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior! It's in! 2-2 to the group, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gusto looking for a runner. Bruno Guimaraes aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. Oh, nice touch. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Brazil have reclaimed it. Danilo charging forward down that flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rafinha moves short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. No way through there. Hernandez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Upamecano makes the interception. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. Out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bremer forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Upamecano. Camavinga. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's been won straight back. Konate. Cherki. Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. Marquinhos tries to clear. They've played it short. In with the challenge. Bruno Guimaraes gets it clear. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Chance, surely! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Dembele. Played out to the right. And here's Dembele. Hernandez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. There are a few waiting for it. Bremer gets it away. Cherki. Olise! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. Danilo. Danilo. Oh, that's neat. Danilo with the cross. Here it is, crossed in. Upamecano clears it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's played forward. Estevan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. And it's Rabiot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Rabiot really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
He's shifting through the gears here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And reclaimed it in a trice. Santos. Oh, that's a clever. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Cherki looking to add to his goal. Gusto. Gusto gets a cross in. Marquinhos. Back into the middle. Hernandez with the delivery. Camavinga. Can he deliver? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a sensational save from Ederson! Defending of the desperate variety. Rabiot. Hernandez. Camavinga. He's in a good... Olise! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Elise certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Danilo. Now here's the delivery. Konate can get it clear. Cherki. Konate. Gusto. France keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Mbappe done delicately. That's tidy. Cherki. That's a good ball. It's Dembele! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Danilo with the... climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Gusto. France going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gusto. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's there to clear it. And here's Rabiot. That is good strength. Cherki! Olise with the short one. Olise. And it's Rabiot. Cherki. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Santos with the clearance. Time to deliver. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez. Camavinga. And that was very necessary. And here's it's Dembele! Upamecano. Mbappe. Camavinga. That's going to go a long way. Konate have it back and can go again. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Lobbed in behind. And they've got rid. You can run onto that. Vinicius Junior. Mignon sends that a long way. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Clipped into space. Danilo. Santos. Santos moved on forwards. Rabiot aimed forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fabinho. And it's played forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Mbappe. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Esteval. Santos. Rafinha. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Olise. Fabinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Olise. Dembele.
Great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now then, the ball's come loose. France. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Santos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Esteval. Santos. Santos drives forward on the overlap. Santos laid out to the left flank. Big chance! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Santos gets across to intercept that. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Marquinhos. Bremer. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Rabiot. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. He's got options in the... Could be danger here! Danilo attempts a clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot tries a measured ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Santos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Santos has created one goal already. Santos keeps his foot on the gas. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Marquinhos. Esteval. Played in by... Gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Konate. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Calmly anticipates. Hernandez. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Santos. Upamecano. Mbappe. Hernandez. Camavinga. Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul. Hernandez crosses. Bremer getting this one clear. Rafinha. Cherki. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Showing good feet. Marquinhos clears it away. That's a throw. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Danilo. Rabiot gets a foot in here. Olise. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Played out to the right. Played back in. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hernandez. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mignon comes out and deals with it. Cherki. Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Santos. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. Spread out to the left. Cherki. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Danilo cuts out the pass. Santos. Ederson, one ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Camavinga. Steaming on goalwards. Esteval. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Rafinha. Lovely feet. And it's Danilo. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He whips it across. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Dembele, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bremer is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Rabiot. Hernandez. Camavinga. Camavinga chips it through. Here comes another cross. Up! And again! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Fabinho wins the duel this time. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Rabiot shifted upfield. Out to the right. Real chance here. Real chance! So who's he picking out? Gusto, backward it goes. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Danilo. Oh, played right into his path. That has been knocked clear. Cherki. Dembele. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Delivered with swing. Gusto. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Danilo. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Rabiot. Olise. Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Great run on the overlap here. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a nice ball. Olise. Back into the middle. Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong. Danilo. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Turns and goes back. Rabiot. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. A chance to play it in. Succumbs to the pressure. Dembele. Aim forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Bremer, gently done. Mbappe takes a look up. Nice control. Moved on forwards. France keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Upamecano. Konate. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Santos have it back and can go again. Rafinha. Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gusto. Rabiot. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's run loose here. Olise, that's good play. Rabiot is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. That was travelling. Camavinga. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Fabinho aim forwards. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Santos. Searching pass he's played there. Gusto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. Out to the right. That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise. And here's Dembele. Into the channel. And he decides to cross it. Showing good feet.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cherki. Gusto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to break at pace. Santos. Estevan. And they can counter here. Hernandez. It's Cherki! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Fabinho with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes can get it clear. Upamecano cuts it out. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fabinho. Bremer. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos. Fabinho. Santos. Played towards the other side, and it's Danilo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Deep cross. Gusto tries to clear. Santos. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga, and it's played forward. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Now it's Rafinha. Danilo, there's the delivery. Rabiot gets it away. Cherki. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. That is lovely. Gusto. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Marquinhos. Bremer. And it's Danilo. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Marquinhos. Fabinho. Bremer. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's the chance to counter. Konate. Rabiot with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done.
Santos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Santos. Marquinhos gently done. Olise. Camavinga. Upamecano. And he goes cross-field. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. This looks promising. And the shot, there's the shot! Esteban. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He is shown a yellow card. Terrific save by Manuel! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Gusto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Cherki forwards and with intent. Esteban. Lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Brazil really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga, pinged towards the front line. Danilo makes the interception. Santos. Cherki. And it's played forward. Ederson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Santos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. And here's... and the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Santos. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga, gently done. Mbappe. Cherki. Dembele! And it's Dembele. Cherki. It's Cherki! So close to drawing level.
Mbappe clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Gusto. Camavinga. Upamecano. Gusto. Now he's off and running. Elise. And here's Dembele. Fabinho is the guilty party there. Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. France are back on level terms. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Upamecano getting this one clear. That's good play. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Santos. Cherki. Marquinhos. Santos. Santos going full tilt down the left.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That has been knocked clear. Dembele has given away a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Dinks one through.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Fabinho. Moved on forwards. Santos. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Brazil! Into the lead once more. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Camavinga. Cherki. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cherki! It's off target and by quite a way. Bremer forwards and with intent. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hernandez. Upamecano. Hernandez. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They've won a corner. but it's been taken short. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Lovely feet.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. Olise done delicately. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Santos goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's nice. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Nice control. And here's Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha chooses to go back.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Dembele. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Hernandez really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Rabiot.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Santos shifted upfield. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rafinha! Tries to get it clear. And it's Danilo.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Dembele. Fabinho wins the duel this time. Hernandez. Header! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
All square again into the dying minutes. Brema. Santos. Brema. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bremer aim forwards. Danilo. Out to the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha plays it short. Strong running down that left flank. Needs a quality cross. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fabinho. Bremer. Bremer forwards and with intent.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cross needs to be good. And that's been repelled. Now it's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. And the ball's come loose here. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's a little off target. Upamecano. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. Now then, the ball's come loose. There will be 4 extra minutes. Esteval. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. That's an imaginative pass. And he's onside. They need to get it in quick. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And he thumps it clear. And that's been won straight back. Santos. Out for a throw. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Olise. Gusto. Out towards the flank. Gusto picks it up now. And he's there to get it away. Santos. Danilo. They'll have one final crack at it. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Santos. Defending of the desperate variety. Konate getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Danilo with the cross. He's dealt with that well. Mbappe. Hernandez. Camavinga. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.